So from your perspective, what do you think the Cancer Research Trust needs most? What is there that everyday people can do to help the Cancer Research Trust?
Research funding is based on grant applications, and all funding bodies like us and others are oversubscribed. So in any one grant round, the current grant round, we've got about $4 million worth of applications, and we'll have about $1 million to give out.
I think from the perspective of someone who is outside the scientific community, the research can be sort of obscure and vague. Can you tell me a little bit about the role of the researchers and the developments that they're making?
It is the third biggest cause of death in New Zealand and generally around the world in developed countries. So if you're going to work in a field where you can make a difference, then cancer and helping cancer researchers is a good way to go. Research isn't sudden breakthroughs. It's a jigsaw with edges, and it's expanding, and people are putting little pieces along the edges, and people are going in slightly different directions, and then they talk to each other, and then they make connections between their particular areas and come up with a new idea and a new way of doing things. That's how research works.
So with my own experience with cancer, I've been very fortunate to have had the opportunity to be involved with meeting researchers, and in one particular event I toured the Garvan Institute of Research in Sydney, and I met the head of their Kinghorn Cancer Centre there, and I had a conversation with him about the developments being made in cancer research. And partway through that conversation, he sort of stopped and he looked me in the eyes and he said to me, you do realise that within your lifetime that nobody is going to die from cancer ever again, don't you? And I sort of paused, and it caught me off guard, and I thought about it for a second, and I realised, no, I actually didn't realise that. Well, I guess what I'm interested in is, from a fellow researcher, how do you see that progress being made? Is that an opinion which you share about the future of cancer research?
Well, I don't think there's ever going to be a cure, because cancer is one disease. There'll be cures. Cancer, in many cases, will become a chronic manageable disease. People are customizing treatments to your own makeup and your own metabolism. I mentioned before about liver. If you can figure out exactly how someone's liver works, then you can customize doses to get the maximum effect with the minimum side effects. So that's where it's going to go.